Hello everyone, I'm excited. Guess what came in the mail today? I got the Tombow Artsnacks box, came in the mail. So this is the second box for the Artsnacks birthday month. They sent out 2 boxes if you were subscribed for the month of March because it's their business anniversary. We got our regular March box, but now we have the Tombow box. And I already kind of know what's in here, just seeing what was on the Tombow site and what they're advertising. But I'm ready to show you. Let's open it up. All right, we have some paper. So that's nice. We have our sweet. Mine kind of got crushed. I'm gonna wait on that because I don't want any spoilers. So normally I take out the menu, the sweet. But let's see. Are you excited? Tombow products. We've got a Tombow sticker. Awesome. Look at this. I'm excited. I'm excited. Yes. So I just got one of these Tombow mono drawing pens and I really like them. So I'm happy to see another one. I got that in the Universe or Marker Universe box, blind box. We get an HB Tombow mono pencil. I like those. And then look at these colors, people. We got 5 Tombow Alcohol based Pro markers, ABT Pro. Let's look at the tips. I'm just excited about these colors. Usually I get weird colors. So we have a brush type end and a chisel end. So Tombow has gone the alcohol marker route. Got the P296, and so I'm guessing that these are going to kind of match their other colors. Oh, purple. Okay, let's swatch these, you know, fun. So we have the Tombow ABT Pro bonus box. Here's what's on the menu. So we got the Mono J drawing pencil, and I got the HB. We got mono drawing pen. I got the 0.3. We got mono drawing pens. I got the HB pencil and open stock. They're $5.49 retail for the Pro alcohol markers. It's a permanent dual tip marker with flexible brush tip and chisel tip in one. Brush tip works like a paintbrush to create fine, medium, or bold strokes by simply changing brush pressure. A single ink reservoir for both tips ensures you won't run out of ink on one side. Permanent fast-drying alcohol-based ink produces rich, vibrant colors that can be layered to create rich saturation and shading. Shop the sets. So there's the basic sets. Basic people palette, nature palette, manga palette, fashion palette. So there's the information. How fun. A little Tombow care package. Can't beat that. It's a rainy day here, so seeing all these colors. So they come in 108 colors. Fast drying time. Great for layering and shading. Slender barrel for a comfortable grip. We're so excited to partner with Tombow and introduce Artsnackers to a totally new marker, the ABT Pro. After testing it over a year ago, we fell in love with this product and knew it deserved its own box. We hope these deep jewel-toned hues inspire you to create something beautiful. Oh, so fun. I don't think it mentioned what kind of paper they sent us. Feels really nice. Yeah, there's no information about the paper they sent, so we will just have to, but it feels smooth, feels a lot like my Canson. Even so, we'll just test how they layer. What I'm noticing is if you do press down, they kind of squeegee out a little bit more ink than I was expecting. So it got really dark here, and then the more pressure I let off, the lighter it became. So I wasn't expecting this marker to be that vibrant. So much fun. I got a Tombow Mono B. I'm going to use that rather than sharpening the HB right at this point. And whatever this paper is, seems to hold up really well to those markers. So this paper is doing really well. I'm using a piece of the Canson the wallpaper, and you don't get any ghosting through that. Nice paper. I wonder, I wish I knew what it was, so I could tell you. So what I'm going to try, maybe I'm going to ruin it that way. All right, so my plan is to put some color down. And now I'll kind of add in a little alcohol to this mix. And these don't quite, the mono doesn't seem alcohol safe. There's a little bit of smearing where I already have the mono pen down, which is a water-based pigment ink marker. I thought it would hold up to this. I don't think this is how Tombow intended these to be used, but you know, in case you need some ideas. And I guess the reason I decided to do it this way was because they really gave us dark colors. And if you're not overly familiar with alcohol markers, the darker the color, the easier it is to wash out whatever it is you're making. Or, you know, like it can go dark so quickly that there's not much you can do about it. So all I'm doing is putting the marker on my palette and using some isopropyl alcohol. And so far, it seems to be working. I'm liking it. So that was just using the pink and the yellow that came in the Tombow box and just watering it down with the isopropyl alcohol. So the nibs on these, so if you take the nib and stick it in the alcohol like I did at first, the nib sucks up the alcohol and you don't want that. So scribble some in your palette, then spray on a little bit of the alcohol. I got a little too much. So lots of yellow, just a little bit of the pink to get kind of an orange shade. And this paper doesn't seem to hold up to deep washes of that. Yeah, so the problem with this box is that, as I probably just stopped in the middle of my sentence again, I do that sometimes, is that the colors are all so saturated that you end up with a dark, there's no way to shade because it just goes dark so quickly. So that's why I'm watering them down, so then I can put the colors kind of over this and hopefully have some chance at blending, but we'll see. It's one of those points that I'm stopping because I'm afraid I'm going to ruin it. I know what I want to do. I'm also rinsing my brush in the alcohol. So some of my markers are really wet, like this one, and then other ones are a little dry, like the green. And this purple dries really fast. So this is the purple muted down with some alcohol. So I guess this is a video on how not to use your Tombow alcohol markers. I'm really actually having fun with these markers as paints. My new motto for these art boxes is if I don't know what to do with the supplies and I can make them into watercolor, then that's what I'm going to do. Now, feels like it needs something back there, doesn't it? So the purple, when I use it, it kind of breaks down into its pink and blue parts. And so it lightens up considerably. Yeah, see, so it's kind of, you get this pink and purple mix. And it actually looks more pink. Just a spritz of alcohol, add a little blue. All right, I'm going to call it done. So this was made with the supplies, except for I changed out the mono pencil. I still use a mono pencil. These were the supplies in our Tombow Artsnacks box. I had a lot of fun with these. This is probably a video how not to use Tombow alcohol markers. As I said, it's really hard when you have these saturated colors and you don't have the light color to kind of layer on, and these go dark really fast. So this was just my idea to get around that and to have a little bit of layering of color. So I had a lot of fun with this box. I am so glad that Artsnacks and Tombow paired up for this birthday anniversary of Artsnacks, because it was really fun trying these markers. Some of them were a little dry, some of them were really moist, and the harder I pushed down, it seemed to release more ink. So if you haven't used yours yet and you're just checking out this video to see what they're like, just know the more pressure, the more kind of ink comes out, and it's really easy to get it oversaturated. These were those samples that I did. See, the green was pretty dry. It was really hard to get. And that's kind of why I chose not to really use much of it, because it was a wee bit dry. Overall, I had a blast with this. Let me show you up close kind of some of the layering. From far away, it doesn't necessarily look like they're layering well. But as you can see, even the lightest shade with the lightest pressure, the green was probably the best at layering, but again, maybe because it was a little bit more dry, and the yellow kind of layered okay. But when you get into those darker colors, they layered, but not, you know, you're not gonna be able to do a whole lot of blending with these because the color goes down dark, especially if you watched when I put the lines here, they're just dark. So again, I just added some isopropyl alcohol. Tombow, you can yell at me if that's gonna ruin my markers. But yeah, so that's what I created with today's Artsnacks. You know, I've really enjoyed the last two Artsnacks boxes, and so I'm definitely going to get another one. But of course, we'll probably be stepping away from the watercolor because we've had kind of 2 months watercolor. But I don't mind. If they want to send us another watercolor box next month, I'm all for it. But I had a lot of fun with this box today. I hope you enjoyed today's content. I'm Ari, and this is Shamelessly Creative. I wish you a creative day. Bye.